What?
You sure you wanna do that?
What's the stack size on this?
99.
Wait, there's actually like reasonable stack sizes for these things?
You never checked before.
Well, in other games it was like always like 10 or 5.
Yeah.
So I just assumed that it carried over so far. And that's why I was like, I never really got the chance to check consumable stack size.
Hey, remember how I said they always improve things?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh well, Durin can live without it. It's not like we'll ever see the final boss anyway. In person, that is.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's probably fine. Well, I gotta regain my money back for the one time I got hit while I had the debuff of Misfortune on.
Now.
Alright, let's go. And then it was this way. What enemy even hit me with that debuff?
I don't remember. I was more worried with getting you to actually stop and leave than I was with figuring out what hit you with it.
It's fair.
Now.
Come on. Just let me have both.
No.
What's that? I could have given up the golden axe, but I didn't.
Yeah, you can just craft another silver axe though.
Yeah, no. I can craft another one of those. I craft another one of these.
Now.
That's an interesting little statue thing.
Yeah.
So hey, Durin leveled. You know, Durin, if you could sacrifice all of your experience for the rest of the party, that'd be great.
Now.
So rude. So rude to Durin.
I don't know why, but like him and Dogi, they're just like, I just don't like their style in combat.
You do not like the punch style?
No, it's too short range.
Oh, did you never? Oh yeah, because you couldn't. All right, you've linked them. It's fine now. Watch there be a warp.
Right after the camp,
Yep.
like there always is.
Yep.
That I totally didn't get because I keep forgetting there's a warp like right after
To be
the
fair,
camp.
if you just warped to camp, you wouldn't have gotten all that map completion. So.
I mean, that's why I went out anyway to go do the map completion, is because I want the map completion.
Yeah, but we still missed some spots, so it's good that you didn't go all the way past the camp.
Yeah.
Because going back in later is annoying.
That's why I looked at the map before I
You do not need to.
went back. I double checked if I actually got all the old stuff.
I mean, it does refill your SP, but it takes so long to do the camp.
What, the sleep animation?
Yeah, it's so long. Hey, look.
But I want the urn on. I'm not gonna be able to have the urn on.
This one's
Correct.
time. Go.
No. Wait, what?
What?
Strength up?
Yeah?
Where'd that come from?
Rita,
Huh.
I think. Is there not stuff to the north?
Oh, there is. I just thought it was a way forward. Oh, it's a dead end. Cold times 100.
Yeah, why not? This is the most fun item.
So I can get to go faster.
You're using Kalelica, so now you get all the Kalelica skills.
I get all what?
All the Kalelica skills. You're learning them left and right. You're actually using her. Yeah, imagine what would happen if you swapped back to Durin or Ozma right now.
Oh, you're funny. Oh, too close. Get away.
Fight it.
Strength drugs. There we go. Progress. At least they learned their lesson from having all these scorpions instead of like a room full of bugs that I can barely defeat. You know, speaking of barely able to defeat things, should I go kill that Picard now?
Next time you hit a warp, I think you can go try it.
What does it actually give me? Do you remember now? Or?
Nope.
I'm surprised it lets me even kill Picards in this game.
Don't die.
I didn't craft all those potions. It would be a shame if they went to waste if I just straight up died without paying attention to my health bar.
Yeah, sure would.
Mystery drugs times 2.
Alright, now you can go check.
Where was he? Is he here?
It might have been up there.
I think so. I think it was next to this warp. Ah, yes, this music. Right there.
Oh, there he is. Get him.
I get him. Get back here. Get back here. Oh. Big Art.
Trap him
right.
now. Oh, you haven't trapped him now. Oh, that'll do it. Hey, look, you
Yeah, achievement.
hey, look at your money.
I didn't see it go up, so now I'm sad. I didn't actually get to see it go up.
Yeah,
But I got an achievement.
you did.
It's called Gold Hunter. Defeat a rare golden bow.
You did it. All right.
I wonder how much money I actually got for that.
Yeah, that's a good question. I can't scroll back the footage, unfortunately. Which removes
that's
that
true.
ability, I guess.
That's your job. I don't know. YouTube can do that, but Twitch can't. Twitch has never, to my knowledge, not been able to do that for at least a long time, if it was ever a thing.
I thought it was.
No.
Okay.
There was never a buffer on live footage. You could look it up real quick, I guess, if you wanted to. Is that flying in me, or is that just a boss that doesn't have a thing? Moostrum?
Fun.
What? What? Am I supposed to defeat these?
I mean, you're doing damage just fine.
Come on, Karna, please target the right enemy. Come on, Karna. He's right there. Please target the right enemy.
No, but over there, though. Die.
Yeah, I was watching my health this time.
Hey, did you see what happens there?
What? He healed the thing? Or he got
I
healed
meant
off
just
of it?
right when I said that, but I guess you didn't. That's fine.
Come on, Karna, please. Can I like damage him with his own stuff?
I thought that might have been the case, which is why I said to pay attention to it. But
I mean,
looks like it doesn't.
I don't think he does. I think it just lets me stop him from healing. But I think it's wastes too much time.
I just noticed that his stun bar wasn't going up. So
Yeah.
I thought they might be about it.
I'm just annoyed that Karna just can't seem to target him properly. This probably would have been over through the first phase by now if I could. Like, look at that. It's targeting this thing.
You did it.
I did do it. Karna place. Just target the one that's in focus. Please. Okay, cool, you transform. Okay, camera please. You know, let's do a stun bar. I'm just gonna ult.
Yeah. Good idea.
Get back here. Hello? Oh yeah. That took a good minute. Mostly because I couldn't focus the target that was actually in focus. But what's done is done. And he's dead. Finally. You know what I almost did just now?
Load.
No, I almost went and healed.
Oh. Well, it's good that you didn't, because I would have called it out again.
I know. It was in my head, I'm like, oh, I should go back to the stone. That's because there used to be save stones. And it would also heal me. I don't need to heal. And I can save anywhere.
Smart points that do happen to heal you.
Yeah. Oh, boo! Get out of here. It's really rude that they actually have that as a debuff now. And it's always the time now that I actually need like an obscene amount of money for like most of my stuff. So like here, now we're gonna put the debuff in on these enemies to make sure that you can't actually get money.
Well, it's not that it prevents you from
Getting money, it just
getting money in.
makes you lose it.
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
Yeah. I mean, if they were gonna put the debuff into the game, now would be the time, because if you put it into the game too early, then you make players lose out on being able to actually play the game.
Yeah. That is perhaps why they waited until now.
I'd just rather not have it in the game because it's just an unfun mechanic.
And they realized that too, because this is the only game it's in.
This.
Again, they improve every game. It's crazy. They tried something new and it didn't work, and then they took it out.
Let's go.
Weird.
Leave it to me.
Whoa. What is this place?
Oh, you know.
Are these the ruse?
Are they?
Seem to have that language. Like little demonic furry animals. So it really seems like it. What does that sound?
What is that sound? This is the best cutscene.
This one right here.
It's a shame you've chosen not to read this one for some reason.
Yeah, that's a shame. You know, doesn't Adel know how to... Doesn't Adel know this language?
No.
Or is that later?
Later? What do you mean?
Isn't it Adel that turns into one of these guys eventually and, like...
I was in East 2, and he could only understand them
While he
transformed.
was... Right. What's that sound? It's bugging me so much.
It's fine. Alternatively, what sound? Yeah.
I had to look over at the at the audio mixer for a second to make sure I wasn't going insane. It's there. It's legitimately something that's happening.
There's so much happening right now.
It's this guy, isn't it? Yeah. This is giant. Are they called roos? I forget what their species is.
Yes, these are roos.
Roos, yeah. Giant old roo. Does it have a purse? Do you see that? Why does it have like a handbag?
Why does this room have a handbag?
Bow is understandable, but a handbag. It's a shame that we can't actually understand this.
What are you talking about? Learn to read.
Learn to read. I should do that one of these days.
Yeah.
Strength up. Where am I?
Where?
Why did I leave this one? Why did I leave the magic place?
Fantastic.
You know, that was fun.
Best cutscene.
Yeah, I have to admit, I agree with that one.
It just tells you so much, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I found an item.
Good.
All right, we finally made it to the ancient battlefield. Ancient battlefield. It's officially called the Colonia battlefield, though it's the only battlefield around. Colonia? Anyway, and the last fight took place ages ago. It's the spot where Lord Eldiel and King Lefance had their final confrontation. Ooh.
And now we get the music.
The music. Let's go.
I think this is my favorite map music. The crater or whatever it is pretty good. This one. Gotta bring in that violin.
King Lefance was human, wasn't he? How can a battle with a human being possibly cause this much devastation?
forgot what happened 20 minutes ago. Yeah, there we go.
I think he was commanding Soul during the battle, just like Lisa back in Danan. Oh, well, that would explain it. He used just about every piece of technology available to him in his attempts to pacify Lord Eldiel, Soul included. I'm sure it started out as a plan B, but when fighting a god, you're not likely to push too many options off the table. The Galbalans were created using the forbidden arts of your village, correct? Does that mean King Lefance himself was from Danan? He wasn't, no. Dude, you just forget that the village Danan didn't exist at this time?
Danan.
It was like the dumbest Ozma's been this entire series, like this entire game.
Wait, what?
Danan, didn't that village not exist at the time period that we're talking about? Because
they settled there pretty immediately after they arrived here with Eldiel. So yes, it did exist.
Did it? I thought it was the kingdom. Oh, no, you're right. It was. They settled here and then they watched the kingdom because they felt like they were outcasts.
Yes, there you go.
Right.
They were there the whole time.
For some reason, it sounded like Asuma was like, "Oh, he was one of the village," and it's like, no, he was just guided here as well. He was one of those guided to this land by Lord Eldiel, much like our ancestors. But unlike the others, he was a good man who tried his best to prevent them from turning against the gods. One of the few righteous men who stood in opposition to the Darklings. Eldiel's the one who brought those Darklings back with him, right? I wonder why. I've always felt he could be forgiving to a fault at times, but I mean, he is a god. Yeah, that sounds like it's one of his good points. One of the things that makes him so special. I completely agree. I wonder at what point a good king like that would find himself left with no choice but to rely on forbidden technology. We'll probably never know for sure. But seeing as our ancestors were lending him the aid of those forbidden arts, it must have been a dire moment in history. Come on, Adol. We should get moving. Still no XP really from these guys. Unfortunate.
I mean, you gained 5 levels.
That's just so sheer numbers, really.
You got to this area, so it's really not that bad.
No, I guess not. There we go. Come on. I wonder if this is progress. That's most definitely progress. That is definitely progress over that way. That means I go this way.
I remember this area and the previous area very vividly.
What's
like
that?
A lot of the other areas in this game, don't remember that well. But definitely remember this.
Yeah. Red chest. Oh. Didn't get that last gold rush hit in.